Good morning again, girls. How are you today? Hope you are all fine. Today we have a new lesson 10.10, compare mixed numbers. And in this lesson you will learn how to compare mixed numbers as we have learned before how to compare between the fractions. So let's remember what's the difference between the fraction and the whole number. What can you see here? 1/3. What is it? It's a fraction. 1/3 is less than 1. So the fraction is a part of a whole, and it's a number that is less than 1, and it has a numerator and denominator. Look at this number. What can you see here? I can see the fraction 4/5, and beside it a whole number that is 2. What I mean by that? It means that this number is greater than 1, so we call it a mixed number. So this is the difference between the fraction and the mixed number, that it has a whole number because it's greater than 1. Let's see, girls, how we compare the mixed numbers. And before that, let's remember how we compare the fractions. Here you can see fractions. Two fractions we want to compare between them. Let's remember the strategies we used before, or we have learned before, to use them in comparing the fractions. You know that we have three cases: when we have same numerator or same denominator, or when we have all numbers are different, or when we don't have any same numerator or denominator, as we name it, mixed numbers. So in this way, as you see in this example, we will answer it as the cross way. 5/6 and 3/4. As you see, we don't have same numerator or same denominator, so we will use the strategy number 3 when we don't have any same numerator or denominator. So we'll do the way of the cross. So we'll multiply the 4 with 5, we'll get 20. And 6 with 3, we'll get 18. Which number is greater? So 20 is greater than 18, so the greater sign will go to the 5/6 is greater than 3/4. So this is the way how we compare the fractions. Let's see this example, 3/8 and 4/6. I'm telling you that 3/8 is greater than 4/6. Why is that? Could you guess that? Let's think, girls. It's only because of one reason. You can see that the 3 and 1/8, it has a whole number here, the 3. But the 4/6, it doesn't. It's only a number that is less than 1. So think with yourself, which one is greater? When we have 3 pizzas and some parts, or if I have 4 pieces of one whole pizza, only 4 pieces. So you will go to the 3 and 1/8 because it has a whole number. It's greater than 1. So this is the way how I compare the fractions. So I have my key now. The key in comparing the mixed numbers is to see or to check first the whole numbers in both mixed numbers. So look at the second fraction or the second mixed number. 3 and 1/2 and 3 and 1/2. Okay, as you see here, we have in both numbers the same number of the whole. So the first step to compare between mixed numbers is to look to the whole first. So we look, the whole here is 3 and the whole is there is 3. So because they are the same or equal to each other, I will go to my fraction. So as you see here, the whole is equal to each other. So I will go to the fractions. I have 1/2 and 1/8. So now we will go to the lesson of comparing fractions, and we will remember the strategies. In this way, we can compare between them in many cases. The first one, as you see here, we have same numerator, so I can use this strategy. What is the strategy for same numerator? Says that if we have same numerator, same n, less d, we will take less denominator. So which fraction is greater? The 1/2. So that we can say that 3 and 1/2 is greater than 3 and 1/8. Here we have another way If you don't want to look to the numerator, we can just make same denominator, then compare between them. This is another way. So you can make the 2 as 8 by multiplying it by 4 and the numerator by 4. So we can make here same denominator, so I will have 4 out of 8. So 3 and 4 out of 8 is greater than 3 and 1 out of 8 because 4 in the numerator is greater than 1 in the numerator of the other fraction. Look at this example. 2 and 3/5. And we have the example 4 and 1/4. How we can compare between these two fractions or two mixed numbers. So we will look first, what is the key? To look to the whole numbers. So we have 2 and the other side we have 4. So directly you will say that the 4 is greater than the 2. So the wholes here decided the answer because one is greater than the other one. Let's take another example. 5 and 4 out of 6 and the other side 5 and 7 out of 10. Which one is greater? Okay, so here we'll look first, as we said, to the whole number. So that in this case, what we'll do? We will look to the fractions because the whole is equal to each other. So we'll look to the fractions, and also here, as you see, we don't have same numerator or denominator. They are mixing numbers. So we will do the cross. So after doing the cross, we will see that in this side we have 5 and 4 out of 6. Sorry, in this side we have 40 and the other side we have 42. So we will rewrite the fractions again, or the mixed numbers again. So we have that 4 out of 6 is less than 5 and 7 out of 10. That's it for today. See you next time.